I wouldn't exactly call it a barn find because I've known where it's been the entire time. But behind me I got this 1998 Infiniti I30. If you've known me for any length of time, you'll know that the front-wheel drive EQ is something that's right up my alley. This car has come about at the wrong time in my life. So I was thinking this may be the right time now, but I don't really know what this video is going to be about, so let's just get right into it. So behind me is this I30.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, here's what we know about this 1998 I30. It's got 158,000 miles on it. It's from the north, but it's very well taken care of. Looks completely stock. I don't know much about it. This morning I went to get it out of storage and it started raining on me, so some of the dust is now rain covered, but I do have a car full of parts. So I'm just pulling out on the highway. It fired right up. I bet I haven't driven it. I don't know. Well, there's a few cars coming. I bet I haven't driven it 30 miles, maybe 45 miles in the... I'm embarrassed to say how long I've had it. Let's put it that way. Wow, lots of cars a day. Usually there's not very many cars out here. Now today, lots of vehicles, just one right after another. But no, fired right up. I was just looking down at the air conditioning and the radio and just thinking about how mine used to look stock. All right, here we go. Drives great. Check the oil, check the fluids. I head back to the house here. So, let me roll the windows up. We don't want air noise. Okay, so I have to focus on driving, so I probably won't look up that much, but I have no idea what this video is going to be about. A lot has changed in the last few years for me. You know, this is coming up on my 10th year with my wife. We have a son now. I don't work on cars anymore. I closed the shop. The guy that wanted the building was in the right place, and I was in the right place, and just worked out. So got rid of the shop in town, and so my full-time job is to take care of my son. Well, I apologize, I misspoke there. I was gonna say my wife and our son. That's what I should have said, not my son. Our wife, not our wife either, my wife and our son. That's my primary job. So, the last, I don't know, few months has been pretty interesting. Obviously, I am very involved in YouTube and always have been. Usually behind the scenes of other pages. I've tried to do my own YouTube page in the past, and it just has never been something that's... I think I'm trying too hard. I'm wanting too much perfection and looking for too much this and that. And so today, it took me about an hour to hit the record on the phone to even... That's why I figured I would drive for the first part of this, so I didn't really have to look. I'm very awkward with the filming myself, so maybe I need to get somebody to film me. I don't know, but I'm just kind of a one-man show. So right now the baby is asleep. He's being tended to by his grandma, so I can go out and pick up this vehicle. So he probably won't be awake by the time I get home, but you never know. So just driving down the highway, car's great, no big deal. I've never really had one of these before, an Infiniti. I've had a couple 4th gen Maximas, but for those who don't know what that is, that's pre-2000s. So my vehicle that I built was a 2003, which is the last generation of the 5.5 gen. 2004 they started in the 6th generation of that platform. So they call that chassis a 5th gen. This is a 4th gen, but this is an Infiniti, so it's kind of like a Maxima, but it's kind of different. So it's definitely going to be an interesting project. Gosh, I really hate to mess with it because it's just so good. It drives great. Drives fine. Taking the turn going uphill here. Accelerates good. I don't want to beat on it or anything. I mean, I guess we could. We could build something and put in it. Need to figure out a plan, I guess. I know how the YouTubers usually say, tell me in the comments what you want me to do, but I probably won't have that many comments. I haven't posted a video in a long time, and when I looked, the last video was me trying to get motivated to build my Maxima, which didn't work out. So it's still in the shop. Eventually, someday, maybe I'll do something with it. But I figured, fresh project, something I'm not completely burned out on. I'm just burned out on cars. I have no motivation to work on cars. Doing it for a career, every day, all day, just ruined my absolute passion for the vehicles. So it's taken me a couple years. I don't even remember what year I closed the shop now. It's been a couple years. But my career is completely different from cars these days. So I was hoping, now that I don't work on cars for a living, I always was told that kills your passion if you're going to do it for a living. But I don't think cars is what killed my passion. I think it's the people that killed my passion. But I really just, more grassroots. Myself, my own thing, just, there's no timetable, there's no, it's not a money thing to make rent payments and so on and so forth. It's simply just the enjoyment of working on the car. I think that will help me get back to everything. But all of that stated, I'll be pulling into my house here soon. I have a very small shop at my house, so I'll be at the house soon and we'll take a deeper look at this Infiniti. I have some parts in the back that I have in storage. Most of the stuff is at my house on the racks in my garage, but I do have some stuff in the vehicle here with me. But everything that I have collected for this vehicle should be here or at my house. So we'll get back with it and see. All right, we're back at the shop. Hopefully there's not too much noise. I got some birds and some dogs and some other activity. Shop isn't much. It's just a small at-home deal here. We'll take a look at some of the stuff I got going on, and then we'll dive into this Infiniti a little bit more and see what we can figure out with that. All right, talking back about this Infiniti. So we drove it home. Everything was good with it. It's an automatic. We know how I feel about the automatics. So let's take a look under the hood and see what we're dealing with. I got it running still. It's a pretty clean looking car. Needs some hood struts. But, I mean, it's just stock as stock can be. So that presents the age-old question, right? Is legitimately what, as I was saying, we got to figure out what we're going to do to it. So it should be stated that this car technically doesn't belong to me. So it's it came to me as a, I don't really know how to explain it. I wasn't the person who took the phone call when I had the shop, so it's tough for me to say how it was. But as it was portrayed to me, is this is a gentleman who knows my work and specifically wanted me to build his car. That being stated, I feel like we should do him a good job, right? I mean, we got to do something cool. Just trying to take it all in. You guys have seen it for the first time with me, so, well, not the first time. I've had the car, but I haven't really took it all in. So let's see what's in the back here. I had a bunch of stuff I brought with me from the shop, so yeah, I got some goodies in here. Oh, don't be looking at that. Don't be looking at that. kind of give you an idea of what I was thinking. And I will say, I was told I can kind of do whatever I want. I don't have free reign, I don't think, but I was told, you know, just do you and I'll be happy. So that's kind of where I'm at with the deal. Is I'm just trying to, June is Mental Health Awareness Month. Everybody look out for everybody, you know what I mean? So that's all we're doing is we're just getting right with the world, you know what I mean? So let's take a look. Let's see what's in the trunk. Oh, well, he sent me something. I didn't know that was in there. Oh, look at that receipt. I don't know what that is. I didn't know this was back here. A turbo kit. Now, I don't want to use... We need to come up with a name for the owner of this car. Let's call him Dave, right? Let's call him Dave. So Dave, are you trying to drop a hint here? I told you I thought it would be cool 6-speed swap. You said OEM was cool. But, what? Got us a little Turbski kit there, huh? I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Let's take a little bit more look at that. So it's, oh, it rained. Yeah, rain coming out of the rat and mice poison there. It wasn't a receipt. So this looks like some stock manifolds with a cutoff bung deal. And then there's some kind of welded, well, there's an up pipe. Huh. It's kind of some kind of turbo kit. I guess the flanges for that. Oh, and there's the other flange back there. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So they sit on there on each side of the motor, then it comes around, and so that's the up pipe, the down pipe. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll see about that. You know it's a stock DEK, right? Now, Dave, I don't know if we can be putting a turbo kit on that. Let's see how much room is in there, huh? So if I put it in there, it means the turbo sits over here, right? From the looks of that kit, up over here. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Guess we got some work cut out for us then, don't we? That's the car. I don't know where this channel's going or what we're getting into. We might be playing with cars, we may be building a house, we may be farming, we may be mowing grass, we may be doing none of it. I have no idea. I've been wanting to make videos for years. Never can seem to figure out how to do it. So I figured today, well, it's been the last few days, but today I was like, hit record. We're gonna record a video. I don't know how long it's gonna be. We're gonna figure some title out. We're gonna upload it, and we're gonna go from there. So if you know who I am and you've been around, I appreciate you being around. If you don't know who I am, welcome aboard for the ride. We're all gonna figure out together. I appreciate everyone being here.